There'll probably be a short on this one, but we did a video on this one. You can see it's coming up to operating temperature there. That's your far right screen, where we had hydrocarbons. And there's a lot of ways to check for blowed head gasket, cracked head, cracked block. And this one earlier, you can go back, it's probably about 4 weeks ago. We were using the Snap-on scan gas, I think is what this is called. I know that's what the old one was called. But this is a 5-gas analyzer, and a lot of people use it for tailpipe emissions, but I do use it for that. Hydrocarbons essentially is here, and it's been running for about 10 minutes. I don't believe the thermostat is open. What I was doing was checking the air coming through the fan. You know, the engine draws it from this direction into here, and when the thermostat opens, it gets hot. But we've been running 10 minutes, actually about 12 minutes now. You can see no hydrocarbons reading right there. What I've done here is I've put my burp funnel on there. Basically, if there were any hydrocarbons in there, we would catch them, we would capture them. The biggest thing here is we do not want to get any liquid on the end of that tip. If this sucks liquid into this, you have to send it into Snap-on, have it cleaned, recalibrated, because at that point in time, essentially it is a contaminated sample, and so we don't want any hydrocarbons getting in there at all. We've been running long enough now that I can pretty much shut this thing down, but this is, see if it'll do it. There we go. It's purging air until time is off. So we're verifying repair, long story short. We did put a rebuilt long block in here. We've probably got about 50 to 75 miles on it, going through the break-in process, and we're verifying that, you know, I had a problem before, which I used this piece of equipment to find, and I don't have a problem now. It's not smoking on startup, it's not misfiring on startup, which was both concerns that it had before. And on top of that, the other part of this that you have to make sure that you're aware of, or you notate on your ticket, or however this is that you're doing it, if it was consuming coolant previously, that coolant was going out the exhaust system, and that's damaging on the catalytic converter. So we advise, we notate, we basically try and have those discussions up front. The catalytic converter may survive, or it may have taken it out, and it doesn't allow it to store oxygen properly due to it burning coolant that it should never have burned. So we're basically just crossing the T's and dotting the I's. This test was really kind of unnecessary, but everybody shows the, you know, the bad. I wanted to show a verification of a repair here and the good. So this little 3.7. This isn't a Pentastar engine. This is actually a 3.7. Pretty happy with this one. She seems to be doing good. Time will tell as far as longevity. It does have a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty on it. So God forbid anything happen, at least I can get another engine and get it installed. I hope this helps somebody out there. I see a lot of vehicles that come in with parts being hung on them that they should have done a test like this previously, and they wouldn't have done a tune-up, or they wouldn't have done, you know, in this case, they put a water pump on it and some other parts trying to fix an overheat on an engine that was already bad. And so that's kind of why we're going the extra mile as we send this back out on the road. We want to be as thorough as possible. I don't have a crystal ball as far as all the mechanics I've ever worked with. I've never met one that has one, but we're trying to do our best and put a good product back out there on the road. I hope somebody finds this interesting. If you do, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do, and give me a little feedback. And if this helped, I will tell you I did have a comment on the previous video. I think this is a little over 4,000 bucks if I remember right, so it is pricey. It does several other things other than just check for combustion gas. I'll check for leaky high pressure fuel pumps, and obviously tailpipe emissions as well. So hope this helps. Hope this is interesting.